What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have NBA Wednesday picks for you. I have my 4 favorite free plays coming right at you. Before we hop into today's picks real quickly, an update on our picks from yesterday. Okay, we've gone 3 for 3 so far out of 4 picks. We have 1 pick left, okay? Kevin Durant goes over his PRA line, my best play, bang. Peyton Watson goes over his points and assist line, bang. Luke Cornett goes over his rebounds line. Bang. So 3 for 3. Now we're just waiting on Ryan Rupert. He needs to stay under his 9.5 PRA line. He's currently at 4 in the second quarter. So it looks like this might be a little bit sweaty. I'm recording this during the game as it's going on. So you'll know by the title of the video if I either swept all 4 picks or if I went 3-1. But either way, yesterday was a solid day in terms of our picks. So feeling really good about that. Looking to build off of that momentum going into this Wednesday, and I'm taking all 4 of my picks today on the Betr app. Guys, if you're not signed up to Betr yet, what are you doing? Get on there. Use my code TEACH10 to sign up. That code will give you a free $10 into the Betr app just for signing up. And then you'll get up to a $200 bonus on your first deposit when you do deposit into the app. Also, Betr's going to give you a free pick for this NBA Wednesday, a James Harden free pick. So he has to just get 1 point or 1 assist, and you boost out your lineup. So if you don't like any of my picks, you want to swap one out, use this James Harden play, or boost it to all of your any of your other picks, go ahead and do that, okay? And if you don't want to use Betr, go ahead and get on Chalkboard. And if you haven't used Chalkboard yet, get on there. Use the same code TEACH10. That code will get you a 100% deposit match into Chalkboard, so that's up to $100 bonus cash. Also, Chalkboard's giving out free profit boosts like almost every day, and then they're giving player promos, cutting some deals on some picks. It's really nice what they're doing, so get on there as well. All right, enough yapping. The links will be in the description for Betr and Chalkboard down below. Now, let's get into tonight's picks, okay? Starting us off, my favorite play of the night. It's Tyrese Maxey over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, here's what I like about this play. He's gone over this line in 7 of his last 10 games, so playing pretty well over that stretch. Had 2 games where he came up kind of short, but the last 2 games have been looking pretty good, 47 and 39 against a tough Toronto Raptors team. So love to see that. He's averaging 41.5 combined over that stretch, so a little bit over this 38.5 line, so we like to see that. He is going up against a Cleveland team that is, not that great. Ranked bottom 3rd pretty much in all 3 major statistical categories. And then specifically against the point guard position, they actually are a little bit better in terms of points and rebounds, but slightly worse in assists. So a little bit of a trade-off there. I still think it's a good matchup for Maxey to have a really good game and blow up the stat sheet. Even if it's not the points, it looks like he'll be able to get a lot of assists, and maybe we get even like at least a double-double out of him. You've seen some of these games recently, 12 assists, 10 assists game back-to-back, and then 8 assists as well. So very capable of dishing it out. Just a matter of his teammates putting the ball in the hoop. So we love that. He's playing almost 40 minutes a game. My God. Shooting 53% from the field on over 21 attempts per game. Shooting 46% from 3 on 8.7 attempts. He's making 4 for almost every 9. A little bit more than that. That's insane. I mean, look at this. 6 for 9 is last game. Went 2-7 and 3-8 the game before, but this last game shot very well. So he's going to ride off that momentum coming into this game and hopefully keep shooting the ball well. Again, playing a ton of minutes, so it's Maxey time. All right, so that's my favorite play of the night. Now, heading into pick number 2, moving on to Sam Merrill, over 14.5 points and rebounds. He has gone over this line in 9 of his last 10 games, averaging 18.5 points of rebounds. This line seems a little bit low to me. I actually hit this in, 6 straight games? Yeah, 9 of his last 10. I mean, had one low game where he still played the same amount of points, just didn't have a great night. But look, shooting 50% from the field on 10 attempts, shooting almost 50% from the field, or from 3 on 8 attempts. So similar to Maxey, just shooting lights out from 3. And he's taking a bunch of shots as well. What, he 3 for 8 last game, 5 for 11 a few games ago, 6 for 10, 5 for 6. I mean, shooting the ball lights out, especially in these last few games. So, yeah, let's keep that rolling. Get like 3 or 4 threes out of him, or we're smooth sailing in this, and he just pick up a couple rebounds as we need. In his matchup against the 76ers, they're 14th in points allowed and 20th in rebounds allowed. And if you go to shooting guard position, they're worse in both categories. 23rd in points allowed, giving up almost 30 points per game to shooting guards. And then 21st in the league in rebounds allowed, giving up over 8 rebounds per game to shooting guards. This is a match made in heaven for this pick in this matchup against the 76ers for Sam Merrill. So easy pick. Don't have to overthink this one. Now, heading into pick number... before we head into our next 2 picks, guys, if you want my best play, the Tyrese Maxey play for tonight, if you want that early, I give my best free play early in my free winnable store, all right? The link will be in the description of this video. You guys can click it and sign up for free. Usually around the evening time, I'll post my favorite free play as I'm doing my research before I put out the YouTube video, so you can get that a little bit early to pair with all of your other picks. So go sign up for that. I do have weekly VIP access and monthly VIP access as well if you want to go check that out as well. I give out other picks than just player props. I do touchdown scores for NFL, spreads, totals, all that good stuff. So go check that out. All right, now heading into pick number 3, we're going with Alex Sarr over 2.5 steals and blocks. A prop that I haven't actually taken on this channel yet, but looking to expand a little bit, get a little creative, and something that I like that popped out when I was doing my research. So, Alex Sarr has gone over this 2.5 line in 8 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging 3.8 steals and blocks per game. Really good. He's had a game where he had 6 blocks, 5 blocks. Last game he had 3 blocks and a steal. Some games he just has 4 blocks to get himself over. So he can really kind of do it all. And against the Clippers in this matchup, the Clippers, let's see, steals allowed, they're 26 in the league. So they're turning the ball over a decent amount. Blocks about like middle of the pack, like 4.6 blocks allowed. It's a good matchup for us. If we go to the center position, they're way worse in terms of steals allowed. A little better in blocks, but I mean this combined should get us over. And I think Sarr will get at least one of each. I don't think it'll just be like all 4 block night like this. I think it'll be like kind of like a 3 block and 1 steal kind of night again. So that's really what we're looking for. But we're also getting a ton of value on this, minus 180 on Underdog. And what is that, minus 150 on Hard Rock? Yeah, getting a ton of value on it. That's why you can see here a little bit of like a safer play here, but I still feel confident in him getting this done and help boost us out a little bit. All right. So that is play number 3. Actually, look at this insight. Sorry, I forgot to mention this before we go into pick number 4. He's gone over this 2.5 steals and blocks line in 9 of his last 11 games, right? So he said 9 of his last 10. He's actually 9 of his last 11. So he's doing a little bit better than that. So that's good to see. Anyways, moving on. Pick number 4 to round us out. It's John Collins over 15.5 points and assists. Now, here's what I like about this play. He's got a very good matchup against the Wizards. Pretty much everyone has a good matchup against the Wizards. Wizards just aren't that good. But the Wizards are second last in the league in points allowed and third to last in the league in assists allowed. And against the power forward position, it's kind of similar story. Second to last in points allowed. And what is that? 4th or 5th to last in assists allowed. The points alone that they allow per game, over 25 points allowed. That puts us over easy in this. Here's how John Collins has been stacking up recently. 7 of his last 10, he's gone over this line, where he's averaging just 15.7 actually, so kind of close to that line. Kind of had a few games where he's just been like a dud where it doesn't really do much, but then after those games, he seems to do pretty well. So doesn't seem to have back-to-back dud games. So yes, he just came off of a bad spot. In this game, yeah, he played 30 minutes and just didn't really do anything. So we're looking for him to bounce back and go over this line pretty easy. I mean, he had the game before that against the Pistons, one of the best teams in the league, The top team in the East still. He won for 25 points. So who knows, man? And also, looks like Zubac's kind of questionable. He'll probably still play, but maybe minutes are limited a little bit. Maybe John Collins gets another minute or two here or there. But yeah, I really like this play. I think he should go over pretty easy. He's also shooting 68% from the field and 67% from three. And it's not like he just doesn't take threes and he just kind of got lucky and made a few. He shoots like almost 3 or 4 threes a game. He's making 2.5, 2.4 on 3.6 attempts. So look at that big game. 5 for 8 on threes, 1 for 2 in the game. The most recent game. So yeah, I like for him to go over this, and he's shooting the ball well. So we like to see that. So those are my 4 plays. Quick recap here before we get on out of here. Okay. All right, Tyrese Maxey over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Sam Merrill over 14.5 points and rebounds. Alex Sarr over 2.5 steals and blocks. John Collins over 15.5 points and assists. All right, and Maxey is the best free play of the day, so that's my favorite play. All right, and guys, if you haven't already, download the Pickett app. And if you don't know what the Pickett app is, Pickett app combines all of your sports books into one app, so you can see all of your records, all of your balances in one spot. So you don't have to go checking all your different apps that you use to sports bet to look at all of your information. You can all have it synced up into one app on the Pickett app. And Pickett's actually going to pay you to use this app. There's no catch, no subscription service you got to sign up for, none of that. They're just going to pay you to sign up. All right? They'll either give you $3 or $100 directly to your Venmo or PayPal. All right? So, free shot at $100. Yeah, I'll take that. So, go sign up. All you have to do, download the Pickett app, use promo code TEACH10 to sign up, and sync a sports book that you have that has at least 10 bets placed on it, and you'll get that deposit. So, shot at $100. Go sign up. All right? Thank you all for watching very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications so you can see when I post. I usually post late in the evenings. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for more picks.